Traders have plenty of technical indicators to choose from, but which are the ones that we should be using? We're talking about that today with Anne-Marie Baiynd. Anne-Marie, you have a few ideas on that topic.
I do. I think the most important technical indicator of all is the one people sort of ignore, and that's price. Price is the most important thing because every other technical indicator we look at is a derivative of price. And so the more esoteric your indicators become, the farther away they're developed using from price, the less reliable they're going to be. And so if you always look at technical indicators in terms of, is this thing confirming the price event, what's happening from that perspective? A lot of folks go, all right, well, I'm going to trade the 820 cross. Well, does the price actually tell you that you should trade the 820 cross? Because it's the price that's going to tell you first, because the price makes the technical indicator.
Why do you think people overlook price then?
I think there's a tendency for folks to look for the next big thing. I just want something that says buy right here. And I think people overlook price because sometimes they think it's too difficult because they're looking at it in too much of a granular fashion. They're looking at every single penny rather than, hey, it's moved up. If it pulls back, is it pulling back into support? Is it perhaps pressing up into resistance? What's it actually doing right there? And that sort of makes people have to think a little bit more as opposed to the green arrow says cross the 820, so I need to buy.
So Anne-Marie, I understand what you're saying about the importance of price, but I know that you also have some other indicators that you do use regularly.
Yes, I use the moving average. Again, not a fancy indicator. It's been around for a long time, but it is very, very powerful. Listen, if your candlesticks are printing above your moving average, you probably shouldn't be short. And if it's sitting below the moving average, you probably shouldn't be long, right? The next one I like is the Stochastic Momentum Index because it measures divergence. Because after a while, price doesn't really like to move far away from the moving average. They have a tendency to want to converge together. So the candlesticks, after they stretch too far away, they'll start coming back. And a Stochastic Momentum Index really does help us do that. The other one I really like is the Commodity Channel Index, interestingly enough. I think it was built just to work in the commodities market, but it is very, very good at telling you when price is getting ready to move in an opposite direction. Really good. I like that one a lot.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your insights with us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're watching the MoneyShow.com video network.